Hello and welcome to another unboxing on the channel. And as you can see from the video description, it's the Autoking Ironman Mark V helmet. And as you can also see by the hashtag, I bought it on AliExpress. This was my first ever experience buying stuff there. I heard a lot of bad things from friends and family with like, don't buy there, it's scam, you don't get what you bought, it never arrives, things like that. And I talked in Discord chat with a friend of mine, Mastodon Night Studios, Nick, to say like back and forth, and we got on this topic. I don't even know. Oh yeah, Hasbro dropped an Ironman helmet. I always was complaining we don't have this in Germany. The US had that, we don't have it here, and so we're like, oh, look at this is way cooler, and it's yeah, cheaper. And yes, it's cheaper than on Hasbro Pulse, and it's way cooler. And I have to say, no bashing on Hasbro's end, I don't have the Hasbro thing to compare it. Might get it if it's on sale, but this thing, what I got, is pretty darn cool. Nick was a bit off from YouTube because of private things, but as far as I know, he will be back with new content. So if you didn't do already, show him some love. Go to Mastodon Night Studios, his channel is on my main page in the recommendations, you cannot miss it. Say hi that I sent you, leave him a follow, leave him a like, no, follow is Twitch, leave him a sub, sorry. Otherwise, let's cut to the chase. This is the thing why you're here, the Ironman Mark V Autoking helmet. It's a real deal. This costs normally like 350 US or 350 in dollars, which is a hefty price. And on AliExpress it was like 110. Nick said, oh, look at this YouTuber, he bought it from Ali as well, and he actually received what he ordered. There are multiple colors. There's the space version with this like white and silver. There's a stealth version with like black and silver. Or like, I think it could be the War Machine one as well. I'm not too familiar, but like the color wise. There's the Mark II color scheme in silver and red. I got the red and gold one in matte. You could get gloss, but gloss you see the fingers too fast. So yeah, I repackaged everything. I got it out of the box, toyed around. It's really cool. I'll show it in a sec. But I want to show you how you get everything. You get this little note with like, oh, you need these batteries, you need 4 AAAs, 2 AA's, because there's a remote control in there. It's voice activated, it says you what does what, your like the commands on the list, so that you know what you say to the helmet. It even has troubleshooting if something doesn't really work, how it's intended. It came bubble wrapped like 5-6 times. In a like black bag and bubble wrap on top. Each corner of the box had these little protection caps, so if I would be an inbox collector, I would be totally happy, because this thing is like seamless. It has no dents, no nothing. I did it a little bit myself. It was sealed, and I opened that up, as you can see here. Here's the box. The art is really nice. Iron Man, it's red on the other. It's like just back and forth. Has these printings on here. It has Autoking on top, which you can see. And I think I will throw this box out as well. It's pretty nice, but boxes take up too much space. And when you open up the box, you get a little manual, which explains everything in a nice color quality, what you had in the little sheet, in the little letter, which was on top of the box after unwrapping all the bubble wrap. And if somebody's like missing something, getting lost, here's a little note again, which is like the big note, but and smaller. I think it's the camera can't pick it up right, I guess. Give me a sec. You can see the instructions, because before you use it and stuff, if you get the helmet out, one sec, one moment, I don't want to lose anything. Here's a remote, which is funny because this is actually something you have for a car, like a car remote. I mean, the brand is Autoking, so which auto is German and means car, so or like automatic. But that would be really funny if that was intentional. But yeah, and then give me a second here, or two, maybe more. So what you get is this. Take the box away. As I said, I want to show how nicely this is actually packed. You have this this foam where the helmet is in. Two sides. And then it's actually wrapped in a plastic baggie again. So come on. And this is so nice, so neat. Box away, thank you. I mean, it's primarily plastic, and oh, the battery pack is one. Like, hey, I'm here as well. I have batteries in there to be ready for the video and have a one-shot, basically, do not edit that much. But you have a battery pack in here which you can open up. Give me a sec. You need to provide yourself AAA batteries for them. The remote, which I shown earlier, takes AA batteries, 2 of them. You don't really need the remote. Let me see if I can get this in here again. It's hidden in the back, in the black part of the helmet. And there's a lot of tech in here. So you normally, if you have a bit of bigger head, you would tie these down a bit on both sides, and you could lift the back up and put the helmet on. My head is luckily not that big. It's, I think, a normal size head, maybe a bit smaller, depends. I'm European, I don't know how is it for other people. I mean, I'm 176 in height in centimeters, so pretty basic, not too high, not too small. Overall, I'm average, if you want to go like that. So the Lightning Collection red helmet here is for comparison for the moment later on. And here's also an on-off switch. And then, oh wait, that was dumb. Helmet on. I can fit this like just on. As you can see. Where's the switch? Ah, there. And now you could, if you find the remote, because you cannot really see in this. You just have this like little visors. You don't have the HUD that Tony has, but that's fixable. You have a touch on the left, which opens up the helmet, and as you can see, fits pretty nicely. There's a bit of space in the back, so if I'm not careful, I have to see it fixate that somehow with an extra cushion. When I want to wear it for cosplay or whatever, it moves in slightly forward or backward, so it's not 100% snug fit, but that's okay. So, and now I'm totally blind because the LED's on. I don't really see anything. But that's also a thing. That's pretty nice. I don't know what I would prefer, like classic entire up or like in parts. And keep in mind, this thing costs like 110 euros with shipping and everything. There's even some like coupons which makes it like, I think I paid 5 euros less. But toying around with this, going on a convention, like, hey. And that's not the coolest part is really like the voice activation. Jarvis, open the visor. Oh, what was the command? I forgot the command, sorry. Well, where was it? Oh, mask. It was mask. Jarvis, open the mask. Hey, that's wrong. Jarvis, open the mask. Jarvis, open the mask. The thing is, depends on how you actually speak clearly. If you're too fast, the helmet doesn't understand it right, and sometimes, as you've seen, it doesn't really work 100% of the time, but it works like 90% of like opening, closing, and everything. So I just have two nitpicks, and they're like pretty small on this because this is a very good priced item when you get it on AliExpress. And for the tech that's inside, you have to think this is moving on its own. It's like you don't really see anything because of the small eyelets, but that's normal. If you look at the Marvel movies, Tony always has his HUD, with like cameras and stuff. He can see everything on that. If he had just like these little slits, I think he had issues fighting. And the other thing is like that the voice activation doesn't work 100%. Also, you have the remote, which allows you to do the same thing. Oh, it's off. Wait. What I've done with voice commands. And what is even nicer, there's like A to E on this. A is mask open half, B is mask open like completely or closing, and then you have C, which turns on combat mode, which is red light, blue is normal, and then you have D for turning off the lights, so I can properly see a bit, and E is my favorite at this. You press the button and like, huh, nothing's happened. Well, yeah, something's happened. You turn off the voice in this, because if you hear like this click, 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 there's an actually sound file, which also Jarvis says when you say his name, he says hello. So he says hello. And it's hard to understand. I don't know, the voice samples part cut out, but that's just a way big nitpick. I have to turn this on again to show you the last thing. I close the mask. Jarvis, shut down the system.
Enjoy yourself, sir.
So as you can see, you also have a shutdown command. And there's a little phrases like enjoy yourself, sir, and that's Jarvis from the movie, if I have that right. It's just sampled out, I guess, but this is really sweet. I love this thing. I toyed around half of the day as it arrived. It was stated to arrive like between 8th and 12th of August. Today is the 2nd of August, so it's roughly 1.5 weeks early with shipping, which is pretty nice. As I said, remote, voice activation, which sadly doesn't work all the time, but it works more than often enough. Jarvis, open the mask. Jarvis, open the mask. As I said, it works 9 out of 10. Jarvis, close the mask. I might be too fast. Jarvis, close the mask. Jarvis, combat mode. Oh, Jarvis, open combat mode. That was correct. As I said, the voice commands, you have to toy around with it. You get a feeling for it. Oh, start. Jarvis, start combat mode. Yeah, if you don't have the right command, it doesn't work. As you see, mistakes on my end as well. And just for comparison's sakes, I take this one because it's better and easier to see of the big visor. Similar size, as you can see. Like next to each other. But what you clearly can see is the color difference I mean, this is Lightning Collection. I paid like 65 euros for it, and I'm happy with what I got. I'm too close to the microphone, I guess. I don't want to yell. But this is mostly plastic. Yeah, it's plastic with LEDs, as you can see on the sides. In combat mode, it's red. In normal mode, it's blue. Or that was off. Blue LEDs, the eyes and everything. And even if this looks like metal, it's plastic. It has some weight to it because of the electronics, but it feels very premium. It works, like as I said, 90% of the time with the voice commands, which is the nicest feature. It's one of the coolest things I ever had, and it's definitely like, I don't have too much Marvel stuff. I have some now, like I have Mjolnir, I have Stormbreaker, I have the Infinity Nano Gauntlet, and now I have an Iron Man helmet now, which I always wanted since I was little. We live in crazy times. I will also, I think I said that, if not, I just repeat myself, provide you with the link to the AliExpress seller where I got that thing from, and it's, as I said, it was 110 euros for me, free shipping, no taxes, no customs, nothing. Depends on the country where you live in, might be different. I mean, you can check that out on AliExpress, but if you want one of these, get it. If you love Marvel, if you love Iron Man, get one of these. They are definitely worth it. And with that, I just can say one more thing. Jarvis, shut down the system.